Hey everyone, welcome back. Now tonight's shave's gonna be something that's a little different. As again, you can see, I'm still home. But I did get something in the mail today that, even though this was my first purchase from this company, I kind of did a pre-order on this scent, and it doesn't get released until this Friday. So if you're watching this now, or this week, today is the 12th of August. So it releases Friday. I don't know exactly what that date is. But the soap is Zingari Man, Seafarer. So this is in Heather's brand new formula. I don't know what she's calling that formula at all. But the scent notes on this is sea salt, white musk, and vetiver. And now this is the only full container of Zingari that I own. But in speaking with Heather, she did mention that she was changed her containers to be more along the lines of Ariana and Evans, Barrister and Mann, and other artisans as well. And as I mentioned, she has redone her formula. And I have heard phenomenal things about the formula from those that have used the first soap that was out in that base, and that was the Tribe soap. Now I was not able to get the Tribe. I just missed out on that one. But so this is the new formula, and it is a really, really soft crope. You can see there. Maybe if there you go, I can see there. I left the fingerprint fairly easily. You need to press down all that hard. So it is a very soft soap crope, and the scent, definitely get the sea salt off of this, with a little bit of hint of the vetiver in there. And as you go back to it, you kind of get a little white musk in it as well, but the vetiver does come out stronger. Now I went ahead and already lathered up the soap in my Captain's Choice copper bowl. And as you can see, it has plenty of peaks and decent soap there in the container still. And it does have a good sheen. Probably not picking it up because my lighting is awful, but it has a good sheen to it that you probably can't see very well. And it is nice and dense. And it's not showing the peaks there, it's just kind of squishing it down. But I am very impressed with this lather. Now Zingari used her original base. I did use a couple of samples from her original soap base, and those are also very good. I know plenty of individuals who have used Heather's new base and stated it is definitely an improvement over her original base, and her original base is still really good. The only reason I hadn't purchased anything from Zingari beforehand was I wasn't sure what scent to get. And then as soon as I found out the new base is coming out, I kind of held off, just because I wanted the new base. I wasn't able to get the things didn't align so I could get the Tribe when that was available. But that scent was right up my alley. So then I asked Heather about the new base coming out, when those would be available. She told me that Seafarer, told me the notes on this, when it was coming out, and said it was available for pre-purchase or pre-order on her site then. And this was Friday. So I went ahead and I pre-ordered it. And very much to my surprise, it arrived today. So Zingari is known for being a thirsty soap. It can take water, and it is something that you cannot break. Unlike other soaps out there, if you add too much water, you're going to get this really thin, just mess. Poor excuse for lather here. With Zingari, and I tried breaking it with some of the samples I had from the very first. From the samples I got, because I heard you can't break it. And I tried, and I failed. See, the razor tonight, so maybe a little bit of weepers tonight. I put a brand new gem blade in my Starling, and every time I use a brand new blade on in any razor, at least any brand new gem blade, whether it be the Starling, my 1912, the Clog Proof, the Saber. The first couple shaves are always a little on the rough side, just because the gem blades are just so sharp. I don't have a whole lot of experience with feathers, but I would say they're right around that same sharpness. And if you shave daily, try to go 3 passes, you're not really taking off a whole lot by that 3rd pass. So it might only be a 2-pass shave tonight, we'll see. But last night's shave, really good soap, but a little on the rough side, because I went and did 3 passes. Now, immediately, the glide on this is phenomenal. The lather whipped up nice, thick, and rich, kind of like you want it, or like I really enjoy. Paints on very well. And I probably used far too much in my bowl. Now when I get a soap for the first time, I generally always will at least scoop out some soap to begin with. Just so I just get an idea of what it'll be like. Very light touch, especially this brand new blade. And you should hear it going through those whiskers there. So I probably used too much soap, but you know, that's fine. This is 5 ounces. You get 5 ounces. Now the price did increase a little bit here. So the soap is now $20 instead of what it was, I think it was like 15, 16 around there. So this is a couple dollars more, but the different packaging, different formula. So there is an added expense for Heather for this new formula in containers. Maybe just got myself on a little stroll spot there that I had. But the thickness on this is really good. The scent is a little on the weaker side, but that's kind of done on purpose. Because Heather's soaps and her products left chain there, didn't I? Are formulated for individuals with sensitive skin. So the scents are going to be a little bit on the lighter side, just for those with sensitive skin. But the scent does kind of open up a little bit. It becomes a little stronger as you add that hot water. As you're adding the hot water to it, that's basically what you're doing when you're blowing the soap anyway. When you add the hot water, you're bringing out the scent and the scent notes. And for me, I really got the sea salt and the vetiver really came out strong as I was lathering or building my lather. And I wasn't sure how they would play off of each other, but they are really nice. So the scent's a little bit on the weaker side, but don't let that discourage you. It is still a good scent. I'm not going to do a traditional ranking on scent strength and all that, just because that's not what my channel is generally about. So there's a decent scent strength on it off the puck, but the scent strength increases when that lather's built. Now I have never face lathered Zingari because everything I had was sample, so I built my lather in the bowl. And then every time I get a brand new soap, I always scoop some out as well. And build my lather in the bowl that way. I feel like I have a bit more control over the water and that when I do that method. So far I'm very impressed with this new base. It can take water. The slickness is there. The scent is really good. I really like how the vetiver and the sea salt kind of play off of each other. Definitely cushion involved as well. Really good glide. So overall, I'm definitely glad I got this soap. I'm kind of regretting not getting anything from Heather sooner. Because I've been hearing for a while now on how great Zingari soaps were, or are. I just had never purchased any up to this point. And I'm very glad I did. Probably hear that starling sing here. I don't know what I'm gonna do about my neck, because this area here and here have been kind of irritated the past couple of days because of the brand new blade. Yeah, and I think honestly too many passes shaving daily, even though I just normally do my standard 3. And I'd honestly planned on using a different soap tonight if I shaved. I'm thinking about taking the night off. Because I wasn't expecting the soap to arrive. But when I saw the email saying, hey, your item is shipped, and then I looked at tracking, coming in today, I figured I better shave with it. I've got that little bump, whatever that is right there. I'm not even sure what that is. It's this random little bump in my mustache area right there. I just need a little bit of... I might be able to get away with the third pass. Yeah, I think the third pass. So this weekend, has been pretty dang busy. I know it's Monday right now, but Saturday I went to a high school reunion, to my high school reunion. No, I'm not going to tell you which year or what number of years it has been since I graduated high school. But did that on Saturday. Left my old high school because I don't live too far from where I went to high school. And then Saturday we had to drive for like 2.5 hours to get to central Utah to go to my nephew's wedding. And the traffic to get down there was horrendous. So we were a little bit late to that. And then one of my really, really good friends from high school came down. Yeah, I got that decently. Right there. He lives in Idaho. But he didn't come down for the reunion. One of his nephews ended up getting married on Saturday as well. So he had plans on Friday with the family. So they did that on Friday, did the wedding on Saturday. And then yesterday, Sunday, we got together with them and my parents, or my friend from high school, his wife and kids, and my parents, because this kid from high school, I say kid, my friend from high school spent a lot of time at my house growing up, at least my sophomore, junior, and senior years, and became more than a friend. He's pretty much family. So he came in, he was in town, my parents came up, or met him at a park, and we had dinner and kind of hung out at a park in the town where we grew up and my parents still live. So did that yesterday. Tonight we went to an aquatic center with some friends and did some swimming. Tomorrow I'm going to a movie with a friend of mine after work, and then Wednesday I'm meeting up with Charles from Craving Shaving. We're gonna go hang out for a little bit. Busy week. And on top of that, I gotta find a time to go and get an x-ray on my back. So that'll be fun too. Getting an x-rays. Those are always a good time going to the hospitals. Luckily, I don't think the hospitals don't take appointments for imaging. Your doctor places the order and you go and you get the x-ray, the MRI, whatever it is that you need. So I'm thinking about doing that Wednesday. Hospital's just down the road from my house. Not too far. So it shouldn't take long to get there. Hopefully get that done on like a lunch break or something. This blade is sharp. Super sharp. You can tell a little bit of weep right there. I need to figure out a way to block this off so my lighting isn't crap. And I keep saying I'm going to wear a hat when I do these at home. so it won't get the light bouncing on my bald head. But I'm trying to forget. Every single time. Residual thickness on this is really good too. Wow. I'm not going to go over that too much more. Neck's starting to heal up a little bit and I don't want to irritate it any more than it already is. This is really enjoyable. Really enjoyable. I don't even know which way I went. I already need to go that way. It's smooth after those 2 passes. Wow. That was a very close shave. Scent on that, seriously, it's really good. I definitely like the vetiver and the sea salt mix. And in all honesty, I wasn't sure how I'd feel about it. I mean, I've smelled other vetiver soaps. I have another vetiver soap from another artisan, and I really, really like that one. And I've smelled other vetiver scents. And they've been really good. But they weren't matched with sea salt. Hats off to Heather for making that combination because it's different, but it definitely works. Surprisingly, only that one little weeper right there and that one little bump, weird bump on my neck. A little bit of burn, but I think that's more from the blade versus anything else. I was getting a little bit of irritation and all that on the first couple uses on the gem blades. So a little, not bad, not too bad. Feels phenomenal. Really close shave. Post shave on this right now, just after being wiped off. Feels really good. A lot of people say with Zingari you do not need a balm because her soaps are full of skin food. And I can't recall what Heather is certified, but she's a certified soap maker for, I can't remember exactly what that is. If I can think of what it is or get clarification on that, I'll put that in the description below. But Heather's products are really good. Especially if you have that sensitive skin that acts up with most heavy perfumed soaps. Or if you mostly get the non-scented soaps because of the perfumes will bug your skin. Give Zingari a look. Take a look at Heather's products. They are formulated specifically for those with sensitive skin. Now, one thing that a lot of people have told me is Heather's balms are phenomenal. I've never used her balm, but I ended up going with the matching balm here. She does not offer aftershave splashes as of yet. I believe she's working on the certifications to do all that with alcohol and everything else. but the scent strength on the balm is definitely stronger than on the soap. Now, from what I've heard with her balms, you don't need a lot of product. I always did 1.5 pumps. Let's go ahead and get that going. Scent strength is a lot stronger on this balm. Chin could have gotten a little closer, but I didn't do my normal cleanup down there, which is fine. It just means it's gonna ship tomorrow. Scent strength on that balm is definitely stronger than on the soap off the buck. That's gonna smell good. That's gonna smell good for a little bit. Oh. The scent is fantastic. Highly enjoyed this shave. Definitely a product that I'll be using frequently in the den. Will be heavily in the rotation. I'll just go ahead and do a real quick, not a whole lot left in the bowl, but there's a lot left in the brush. I did go back to the bowl for that third pass just because I could. Here's what's left in the brush. If I just do a little squeeze. So this, man, my lighting's awful. Here's what's left in the brush there. As you can still see, it has some peaks. Still has really good form and it's not coming down. And look at those peaks. Really good stuff. I am definitely a fan of Zingari. Part of me regrets taking so long to get this since it came out on the market. But if you are like me that has not had a chance to get Zingari in the past, I can highly recommend this new base. I would definitely say it is on par with many of the artisans out there. It's a fantastic soap. The scent strength is a little weaker than some that you might expect, but that's also this new base. Heather did tell me that the new base kind of soaks up the scent, especially with these lighter notes like the sea salt and the vetiver. Her next couple offerings, she said, are going to be darker scents. I don't know what that means. She wouldn't tell me. But this is definitely a good soap here. Zingari Man is a phenomenal product. Easily can be go against other top artisans on the market today. Highly recommend looking into her new base. As I mentioned, the Seafarer is currently available for pre-order on Zingari Man's website. There will be a link below as well. And that is will be released on Friday. And then she does have other soaps coming out in the new base as well, brand new scents. So keep an eye on her Instagram page and her website as well for more details. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you all at the next shave.